Today we're traveling one of Alaska's most scenic coastal routes, driving our RV from Whittier to Seward along the breathtaking Kenai Peninsula. This journey takes us through mountain valleys, past small Alaskan communities, and ends on the shores of Resurrection Bay, where we'll camp right by the water before heading out on a glacier and wildlife tour deep into Kenai Fjords National Park. From whales and sea lions to massive tidewater glaciers, this is Alaska at its wildest. Let's hit the road.
Anniversary, let's raise a cheer. Alaska 2.0, our dreams all draw near. Cruising in the cool Nana coach, feeling so free. On the beautiful Seward Highway, just you and me. Passing Potter Marsh where the wildflowers bloom. The mountains stand tall, chasing away any gloom. Bird Creek's got surfers in those chilly waves. They're riding that board tide, the thrill that it gave. Oh, it's a drive of a lifetime. The sun sets the tone. With every mile we take, we're never alone. From the grizzly bears roaring to the moose standing tall, in Alaska's embrace, we're having a ball. Cruising down the highway, windows all rolled down. Florida sunshine, we're leaving this town with our cool Nata coach. It's a brand new start on the road to Alaska. Let's follow our hearts from the orange groves to the mountains high. 49 states as the eagles fly by. We'll take the scenic route through valleys and streams, living out our wildest, most electric dream. On the road to Alaska.
Leaving town means passing through the Anton Memorial Tunnel, the longest combined vehicle and railroad tunnel in North America. Traffic flows one direction at a time, making departure feel like the official start of an expedition. Once through the tunnel, the landscape immediately opens into Portage Valley, where glaciers carved the terrain thousands of years ago. Waterfalls spill down steep rock faces, and every turn feels like a postcard. The drive from Whittier to Seward covers roughly 90 miles and is considered one of Alaska's most scenic highways. Along the way, we pass several small communities and historic areas. First is Portage, known for its glacier-filled valley and wetlands rich with wildlife. Further south lies Hope, a historic gold mining town tucked along Turnagain Arm. And now we have officially entered the Kenai Peninsula. Continuing inland, we pass Sunrise and then Moose Pass, a quiet village surrounded by lakes and dense forest. As we approach Seward, small areas like Crown Point, Primrose, and Bear Creek appear along the highway, each offering glimpses of local Alaskan life far from major cities. The road winds between mountains and water, with views changing constantly, from alpine peaks to coastal inlets. It's the kind of drive where you want to pull over every few miles just to take it all in. Eventually, the mountains part, revealing Resurrection Bay and the town of Seward. Seward sits at the head of the bay and serves as the main gateway to Kenai Fjords National Park.
That it's going to be very windy.
Fishing boats line the harbor. Seabirds circle overhead, and snow-covered peaks rise straight from the ocean. This is where we'll spend the next couple of days exploring. Our home base is the Seward Municipal Campground, located directly along the shoreline of Resurrection Bay. Camping here means walking up to ocean views and falling asleep to the sound of waves. The campground is popular with RV travelers because of its easy access to downtown Seward, walking paths along the waterfront, and unbeatable scenery. From our campsite, we can watch boats leaving the harbor, spot sea otters floating offshore, and occasionally even see whales passing through the bay. With mountains behind us and the ocean in front of us, it's hard to imagine a better camping location.
You please make sure that they are in front of you so you can see over their head.
The next morning, we head to the harbor for a glacier and wildlife excursion into Kenai Fjords National Park. These boat tours usually last between 6 and 8 hours, traveling deep into fjords carved by ancient ice flowing from the massive Harding ice fields. As we leave Resurrection Bay, the captain begins pointing out wildlife almost immediately, and the adventure truly begins.
That we part everybody. And with that, folks, we are going to have a great day here in the Kenai Fjords National Park.
Well, thank you, Eli. This is Captain Nicole, and as we leave the harbor, off on our left-hand side, you guys might see a sea otter floating there, right at our 9 o'clock position.
Not long into the journey, we start spotting marine life. Sea otters float on their backs, wrapped in kelp to keep from drifting away.
Towards the bow of the boat, that's always going to be our 12 o'clock. This sea otter right now is about our 10 o'clock position.
Stellar sea lions gather on the rocky outcrops, barking loudly as boats pass. Soon we see the unmistakable blow of humpback whales surfacing nearby.
Oh my goodness, you just got so right in front of us, 12 o'clock. He's slightly off on our left here. Sunset whale just took a dive again, but it's off on our left. As I mentioned, they don't have teeth and they don't have very big throats, so they're eating some of the smallest animals in the ocean. In fact, they're eating the same things as these puffins and these other birds that we're seeing flying around us. So once they take in that 400 gallons of seawater, when they open their mouths, they then take their 2-ton tongue and they push it up against the roof of their mouth, which pushes all the water out, but keeps all the krill and plankton and fish trapped inside. And they'll swallow that down, eating up to a ton of food a day. And over the course of the 3 months that they're here, they'll gain back that 30,000 pounds that they lost while they were down in Hawaii. And then they're ready to head back to Hawaii. And that's around this time of year, so very lucky to get really good views of this humpback whale right here in Emerald Cove.
Above us, bald eagles soar, while puffins and cormorants nest along the steep coastal cliffs. The abundance of wildlife here is remarkable, a reminder of how untouched this ecosystem remains. As the boat travels deeper into the fjords, floating chunks of ice begin to appear in the water. Ahead, massive walls of blue ice come into view. Depending on the tour route, boats visit glaciers such as Aialik Glacier and Holgate Glacier or Bear Glacier, enormous tidewater glaciers slowly advancing into the sea. The captain carefully positions the vessel at a safe viewing distance. You can hear cracking and popping sounds echoing across the water. The glacier's constantly moving. Occasionally, large pieces of ice break free in a process called calving, sending ice crashing into the ocean. It's powerful, humbling, and completely unforgettable.
Flowers really come in all shapes and sizes and all different colors. You notice that the solar seeds are all pretty much brown, same color, but these flower seals have a lot of different colors on the front. So this is red, white, beige, purple.
On the return journey, the changing light over Resurrection Bay transforms the scenery once again. Clouds drift between mountain peaks, and the water reflects shades of deep blue and silver. After hours surrounded by glaciers and wildlife, Seward slowly reappears on the horizon. Back at camp, the evening feels peaceful after a full day at sea. Watching the sunset over Resurrection Bay, it's easy to understand why Seward is one of Alaska's most loved destinations. Traveling here by RV makes the experience even more immersive, allowing us to move slowly and truly connect with the landscape. From driving one of Alaska's most scenic highways to camping beside the ocean and witnessing glaciers and wildlife up close, this journey from Whittier to Seward has been unforgettable. If Alaska is on your travel list, this route and the Kenai Fjords boat tour are experiences we highly recommend. Thank you for traveling with us, and we'll see you on our next adventure. If you enjoyed this Alaska RV adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for more road trips and national park journeys. Let us know, where should we go next? But wait, don't go away. There's more. We didn't show you the Puffins.